Hi there everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be talking about two contact lenses daily products that I will be wearing, comparing and then providing feedback on as a contact lenses wearer. These are the particular contact lenses. We have Acuvue Oasys one day and we have Dailies Total one. So if you want to learn more about these products and my thoughts about how I found them as a contact lens wearer, then please stay tuned until the very end. The first thing I wanted to talk about was the vast variety of contact lenses that exist on the market today. We are very fortuitous in that respect that there is a potential product out there to suit us and our needs. I remember initially I was a monthly contact lenses wearer. However, for me personally, due to lifestyle factors and the ease of not having to clean contact lenses, I switched across to daily contact lenses, which provides me with a great degree of freedom. There are several factors that come into consideration when choosing the contact lenses product that is right for you. This is why you should always have contact lenses fitted by an approved practitioner. The dangerous practice of engaging in purchasing contact lenses online and just trialing them in your eye or eyes without any formal assessment by an eye care professional is a very dangerous practice and can actually result in you developing serious infections, discomfort, non-optimal wear, and if the infection, as I mentioned slightly earlier, is serious enough, it could cause irreversible sight loss and damage. So please, if you remember nothing else from this video, remember that contact lenses should not be purchased online without having been seen by an eye care professional and being provided with an actual prescription for the specifications that are right for you. So in terms of my contact lenses journey, as I mentioned, I initially wore monthlies. I then moved across to dailies. I wore Acuvue moist lenses for several years and found them to be reasonable at the time. Probably around 7 or 8 years ago, I switched across to Dailies Total 1 and I also found them to be reasonably comfortable and probably, in my experience, better than the Acuvue Moist. However, more recently, Acuvue have released a one-day version of their Oasys contact lens, which I've been trialing over the recent past. The way I judge whether a contact lens is suitable for myself and for patients is using 4 parameters. That is comfort, vision, dryness and redness. So I wondered, for me, which product is the superior one? Is it Dailies Total 1 or is it Acuvue Oasys? So I thought, why not put it to the test? Why not wear both of them, so one in each eye for the entirety of a day, and monitor those 4 things that I just mentioned: comfort, vision, dryness and redness, and then after doing that and wearing the lenses for a week and then wearing them for a prolonged period of time, i.e. a week or so, after initially wearing them for a day, I would decide and make my final decision on which one was appropriate for me. So after washing my hands and using my mirror to insert the lenses, what are my initial thoughts? Well, they both feel very similar in all honesty at this stage. However, as I've said, they've just gone in. My vision seems fairly clear and equal at this stage. My eyes obviously look white because they've currently gone in and they don't particularly feel very dry. So I will continue wearing them throughout the day and keep you posted about my progress in terms of a user experience. So I've had the lenses in now for approximately 2 hours. I decided not to record an initial update in 1 hour because they felt very much the same as when they initially went in. After now wearing them for 2 hours, in terms of the 4 parameters that I mentioned, comfort wise, the Acuvue Oasys lens, which I've got in my right eye, feels a little bit more comfortable. I find I'm finding that I'm tending to need to blink a lot more in my left eye just to keep the lens a bit more moist. So comfort wise, the Oasys in the right eye feels a bit more comfortable. The vision is pretty much the same between the 2 eyes. I've touched upon the potential dryness in my left eye with the Dailies Total 1 lens in, and redness wise, again, there's not much to report in terms of a significant difference with that, i.e. my eyes are still fairly white at this stage. So I'm back. I've worn these lenses now for the best part of 12 hours or so, and now I'm going to just provide you with some of my thoughts about what my user experience with these lenses have been like. When I trialed these lenses each individually for approximately 1 to 2 weeks, I found them both to be fairly good, in complete honesty, and I did, however, find it difficult to directly compare them because I wore one of the brands, the Oasys lens, for a week, and then a few weeks later I wore the Dailies Total 1 lens. So that was the purpose and idea behind trialing these lenses simultaneously, one of each kind in either eye. So if you recall, I've had the Acuvue Oasys 1-day lens in my right eye and the Dailies Total 1 lens in my left eye. So the prescription of both of the lenses is the same, i.e. my prescription, and the fit of both of the lenses has been reviewed by a qualified optometrist who has judged the fit to be good for both of the lenses respectively. So in terms of what I thought, I found the initial aspect and initial part of the day not to have been too dissimilar. However, beyond 2 hours, at 2 hours and then beyond 2 hours, I did become aware of the fact that the Oasys lens in my right eye felt more comfortable, and the Dailies Total 1 lens in my left eye was starting to dry out relative to the other eye. In terms of the vision, at times of good comfort, both of the lenses provided me with good vision. However, during the periods of dryness in my left eye with the Dailies Total 1 lens, I did find that I was blinking a lot, and my vision during those moments when my eye felt dry was actually blurry. My eye also started to feel uncomfortable around 7 or 8 hours onwards, and the just experience of wearing the lens, particularly in the left eye, wasn't very comfortable at all. Whereas the Oasys lens in my right eye has felt comfortable throughout the day. Obviously with any lens, at the end of the day it will not be as comfortable compared to when one first puts the lens in, but the overall experience of wearing the lens has probably been better in my right eye with the Acuvue Oasys lens in situ. In terms of the comfort then, I would say the Oasys for me is superior. The vision, as I said, overall is pretty much the same when the lens and lenses are feeling non-dry. And in terms of my final parameter, that being a redness, again, throughout a contact lens wearing experience over a day, it's not uncommon for the eyes to become slightly red as the tear film dries out. So I wouldn't say that the eyes look terribly dissimilar in terms of being either completely white or being red to varying degrees. So in summary then, I think for me personally, they're both very good products, but as a user and as a contact lens wearer, the Acuvue Oasys for me has provided me with an overall better, pleasurable wearing experience, and it's provided me with greater comfort and no real dryness to speak of. So in terms of moving forward, I think it's important to offer patients a variety of options and choices, and if appropriate and suitable, giving patients the opportunity to trial such lenses if the fit is correct and the prescription is accurate, and then patients can wear such lenses and determine for themselves which they prefer. I hope you have found this video useful. Please do give it a thumbs up if you click the bell icon, and if you click the subscribe button, I would be tremendously grateful. If you would like me to do other similar reviews, then please do get in touch and let me know. It's important to remember the contact lenses can be great for one's image, for one's functionality, but they should be worn safely and correctly. So don't forget that. Thank you so much. Take care.